Marketer to marketer. So I heard merchants announce the sales challenge, and you want to win a sales challenge. You're eager to win a sales challenge, and you're about to blow money on ads, thinking that that's all you need to win a sales challenge. Let me save you moments of premium tiers. Now, first of all, like I said, this is supposed to be a series, but do I know what to title the series? No, you guys should help me out in the comment section. Tell me what the name of this series should be. I would pick whatever name that suits it best. So tell me things you would like me to talk about in relation to sales, marketing, ads. Yeah, I'll share my experiences with you, tell you stuff that I have navigated real time, and give you guidance so you don't make costly mistakes. In fact, I'm going to be sharing all my 3 years of market so you avoid costly mistakes. Now, with that being said, if you're meeting me for the first time, hi, my name is Mogu Grace. I am a customer acquisition strategist. I help business owners generate profitable ROIs using TikTok ads and Google ads. And I also help business owners set up and optimize their sales funnels to ensure that they get profitable ROIs. So with that being said, be sure to like, follow me, and share this video with someone. So my first attempt to win the sales challenge was in 2024. I wish I had a picture of me crying, but unfortunately I do not. So what happened was there was this sales challenge by my merchant and the course I was selling at the time. He put out the sales challenge in 2024 and I was so eager to win the sales challenge. I thought ads were the only thing, just like you, that is about to make I thought it was only ads I needed. Oh, just get a lot of people and all of that, and we can make sales. Well, ladies and gentlemen, turns out there were more. Okay. And the more is what I'm going to be sharing with you. So, first thing first, before you think of winning a sales challenge, what is your monthly sales target? What's your monthly sales target? How many sales do you make averagely on a month without a sales challenge? Do you hit 100 sales, 200 sales, 300 sales? You need to know that. You need to know that. Then number two, what's your ad budget like? Because the truth is you are going to spend money. And not just spend money. I also want to ask you this. Do you know your numbers? Don't tell me. What I mean by numbers is if we give you 100 people to close and sell a 20,000 naira cost to, how many people out of 100 are you able to sell to? How many buy immediately? How many buy in 24 hours? How many buy in 48 hours? How many buy in 72 hours? If you don't know these numbers, please go and sleep. Use that money. Just go and buy parfait and ice cream and chill because you're going to burn money. Yeah, you're going to burn money. You need to know your numbers at your fingertips. And yes, when it comes to sales challenge, you're going to need good budget for it. Go and ask any top affiliate, anybody that you've seen that won a sales challenge. They had the budget. Because as someone that is trying to get or win a sales challenge, you're not so focused on everybody in your group. Let me explain. So let's say you generate 300 leads. You're not so focused on the 300 buying. If you want to wait till let's say 20% of that 300 buys, you will lose that sales challenge. So what that means is you're focused on those that are immediate buyers, those that buy immediately. Those are the people you're focused on. Now, these people that buy immediately, also remember that they are people that have been nurtured by someone else. So they've probably seen this problem. They are aware of the problem your product is solving. And they just need someone to present it well. So they buy that's where you come in. So you're focused on getting those people. And sometimes out of 300, you might not be able to close up to 10. Sometimes you might not be able to close up to 20. So you will not say, oh, I have to wait till these people. Do you understand? So do you have the budget? Then number 4, how many sales? You need to break it down. So let's say entire sales challenge like mine, 1,400 sales in 3 months. Okay. So that you need to break it down. In order to achieve this goal, how many sales do you need to make monthly? How many sales do you need to make weekly? How many sales do you need to make daily? So with these specific numbers, you know exactly what you're targeting. Now, if you're using a class, like a WhatsApp class, now with the number of sales you're supposed to make, so let's say you're supposed to, when you break everything down, you're supposed to make 20 sales in a day. Now this goes back to the first thing I told you about. Do you know your numbers? Now, how many people do you easily close 20 sales from? For someone like me, if I have about 300 people in a group, I can close 20 sales. All right. Now, that is how I work. It might not be the same for you. And it might not be the same every single time, depending on the quality of the audience too. So 20 plus works for me. All right. So you need to know if I close 20 sales out of 300 people, that simply means if I'm making 20 sales every single day times 7, 2 times 7 is 40. That means I need 1,400 sales. So if I'm making the class 2 times a week or 3 times a week, what is the total number of leads I need to have to be able to hit 1,400 sales? So that means you calculate 300 times 7. That's 300 leads times 7. Did you see where the budget is coming from? So it's not something you just wake up and say, oh, I want to win sales challenge. And please, I beg you with whatever you hold dear, I beseech you, men and brethren, do not make the mistake I made. The mistake of thinking, oh, you can borrow money, run ads. You see the way I'm laughing? You can borrow money, run ads, make sales, and pay back. You're gonna cry. You will cry, and you're gonna learn the hard way. You hear me, ba? You're going to cry because that money you're going to use and run that ad, you shall not make sales from that class. It's not like I said. I'm not questioning you. I'm telling you the truth because you will run that ad. Eh? And then another thing, very important that I need to say. I skipped this part because probably because before you decide to run a sales challenge, you should have done this part. But let me just say, for the benefit of those that don't know it, there is something called testing. Yes, there is something called ad fatigue, and there is something called let's just leave testing and ad fatigue. Let me not bore you. So what that means is that you can have an ad creative that is working for you. Week 1 to month 1 or month 2, it will give you results. By month 3, it will look as if your village will shake calabash for you. So let's say you're not someone that understands that, oh, you need to upgrade this thing. Your sales funnel needs edits. It needs some touches. It needs some upgradement. Do you get? You're gonna flop. And then another thing you must do is find a way to sell extra of what you're selling. No, not like extra, like add extra money on what you're selling. So let's say your cost is originally 10,000, sell for 15,000. Now don't tell me, but they will buy. Focus on finding those that will buy the 15,000 to save you the stress because you're burning money on ads. And not just that, not just that. You see that 15,000 naira you're selling, the extra 5,000 naira that comes to you, you can use it as your ad fee because it's going to save you so much. Imagine spending that much money for a sales challenge because let me shock you. I have done a sales challenge. In all honesty, everything I'm sharing with you is my personal experience. And if you're an affiliate that has won a sales challenge, please, please, please in the comments, tell us if what I'm saying is not true. And also tell us your own experience because I love to hear from other people. Now, the thing is, do you know that it's possible for you to win a sales challenge and you realize that you spent all the money you have, everything you have, and the only money you're getting is the money that's coming from the sales challenge. Like that money they are paying you. So let's say you were able to do 300 sales, and the money they gave you was okay. Let's say for anybody that hits 300 sales, you get 100,000 there, and you spent up to like a million plus. Let's leave the bad management side. You see these things I talked about. You don't know your numbers. You're not doing your calculation right. You don't have the budget. You're not adding extra tips to help you like offset ad fee. Another important thing: find a traffic source that is not as expensive. Know your margin. I know some of you affiliate believe that, oh, if I spend 50,000 naira on ads and then I I end up making 100,000, that is profit. No, my love, that's margin. You should know the difference between the profit, the difference between margin. You should know the difference between break even. Go and learn. And if you don't know, if you're still struggling to make sales, and that is why you're not even bothered or thinking about how to win sales challenge, go and get my guide to making sales course. Send me, just DM me now, DM me guide so that I send you the link. You can get it and learn how to make sales so that you can win sales challenge because trust me, it's good. So yeah, so far so good. Those are the things I can recall right now. I hope I remember others. As you can see, I don't have a script on me. I didn't document this. So yeah, share with me your thoughts in the comments. I would go ahead and create a part 2 if necessary, or we can talk about something else. All right. Yeah. So with that being said, be sure to like this video, share it to someone who's going to be helpful to, and put up my sales challenge win. And I'm so close to winning another sales challenge, but regardless, as a marketer, I'm going to strictly advise you to learn a skill. Selling is a skill, yeah, but learn something else. Yeah, because there's a time you might be out of season for selling. Whatever it is, any other thing you have, it's gonna sustain you. Because it happened to me with sales. There was a time I was transitioning from the course I was selling earlier to serving business owners, and it was quite a lot. And if I had not had my TikTok ad skills at the time and a couple of other things I know how to do, it would have been hard. So yeah, learn a skill and be sure to keep growing. Until then, see ya.